Hey there, welcome to the Luce Lemire channel. This is Luce Lemire. Welcome to your January 30th guidance. My goodness. We out here. It's already January 30th. Yeah. Yeah. January is 31 days, so tomorrow we close out the month. I'm really curious what deck will want to close out the month for us tomorrow. But we are today right now. We're still on the 30th of January. I quite like the number January 30th. It's aesthetically pleasing to look at, I think. But I feel like January 31st is still more aesthetically pleasing. You know, there may be something happening January 31st that's just better than today. Because I keep wanting to talk about January 31st just being better. Or I'm just looking forward to January 31st. So I wonder what's going on tomorrow. Let's see what's going on for today, though. January 30th, please. Thank you. What's the guidance for? Thanks. You know, I was wondering. I was like, it would be pretty appropriate if any future cards came out because clearly there's something happening tomorrow that just seems to be the thing. Yesterday we were talking about the light channeling that kind of happens that's similar to the message in a way. Before the message, I've seen many YouTubers, many readers online here on this beautiful platform who will tune into a message for a sign. You know, all 12 zodiacs, they'll have a meditation for them and do a little message, and it actually shows up in the cards in some way, or sometimes it doesn't, but often it does. But at least for the ones that I watched, it's really interesting, and I was like, oh man, people are so cool, I can't do that, and don't realize that you've been doing it this whole time in a way that's unique to you. So I guess I'll say this for that. If there's something that you do that's not what other people do, it doesn't mean it's necessarily wrong, okay? It just means you do it differently. There is something to be said for, you know, following through on people's love languages and knowing your own so that you can course correct. Especially, you know, there's a time and a place. For instance, I'm very, not to say lovey-dovey, but I'm not really professional in my communication. In the way that is business-like. I seem to be personable. Sometimes I wish I could be business-like, but then people feel some type of way about me being business-like, and it's like, no, I just wanted to get this email done. I just want to get this off my plate. I'm just responding. Yeah, I realize that there's a time and a place. Anyway, and there's, you know, a love language for this and a love language for that. A better language that might even be better. But in any case, I guess I'm going to say, if there's something that you uniquely do it gets the job done. Not in a shady way, please. But, you know, it gets the job done. It gets things where they need to be. It gets the message across. Don't discount yourself as entirely wrong. It's like different body types. I have a very different body type. Certain clothes are not going to look good on me because they're not made for my body type, okay? I have to realize that my body type is not wrong. It's the clothes that I'm wearing that are wrong. And I know yesterday we were talking about a little bit of victimhood and stuff, but I guess I just really want to press that if there's something that you do, something that you have, it's not entirely wrong. You having black hair is not wrong. You having blonde hair is not wrong. You having curly hair is not wrong. You having straight hair, is not entirely wrong. Our body types, especially, I realize this in shopping. I used to give myself a lot of grief over my body. Not a lot of grief. Just you get grief over your body sometimes. But really, this is going to sound lame. Like, yeah, sometimes, you know, be healthier, obviously. But sometimes it's the clothes. It's not you. It's not you. Those clothes just aren't meant for you. Same with some people. You know, you can be a beautiful person, you can be lovely, you can be a giver, and that's not a bad thing. Please, be a giver. Giving is great. Just, you know, give to the people that are going to appreciate that giving, you know, like love languages. Give to the people who are going to appreciate that. There is obviously some course correction, Well, sometimes it's not the clothes. Sometimes it's a little bit unhealthy. You know, the BMI or weight that you're at. Um, and there's that. Take responsibility for that. But at the same time, also see that, like, you know, or even if it's a person, perhaps the way they perceive your love is different. Maybe course correct a little bit so they can understand that. But also, overall, if there's certain things that you have that you do, it's not always you. Duh, right? Sometimes, you know, it's just the way things are, and that it's just not for you, you know? I don't know where I was going with that one. I don't know, I feel like it's needed. How you do spirituality may be different from how someone else does spirituality. Does that mean they're wrong? Does that mean you're right? Vice versa? No. So in the near future, and look for a sign. I'm curious to see what tomorrow is gonna bring you and me. But it seems like today is the giddy up, and then tomorrow is the go. Today is the horse, you know, pulling back the reins, and then tomorrow is go. Or that's how it's in my mind. Giddy up is like there's a song I was actually singing before I started this, and I don't remember what it was, so it's probably irrelevant. But yeah, there's something tomorrow. What's going on in the near future, and look for a sign. So, alright, January 30th. Today, the guidance is look for a sign. Let's read that. Funny thing is, this is, in this deck, this is something of my Tower card. Because of this thing, actually, this bolt, yes, but the one that's also a pretty big Tower card is the big happy changes, because my god. Okay. But yeah, this is like I was saying with the giddy up, the Tower falls after the lightning strike. So today is sort of like a lightning strike day, a giddy up, a sort of prep, the push of the button before the button goes off, you know, and does whatever the button's supposed to do, launches the thing. So, interesting. Look for a sign. Well, alrighty. Zoom you in a little bit. 'Cause there's fire burning in the valley. Do you think you'll ever end up happy? Yeah, baby, there's no brighter by the sea. 'Cause I know where I'm going in the valley. Babe, I'm coming home to the valley. 'Cause there's fire burning in the valley. I don't know what this song even really means. So I couldn't even tell you how to I couldn't even translate it. Do you think we'll ever end up happy? Do 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 do. I don't know. Look for a sign. Your angels have a very special and specific answer to your question. You can expect to see signs right away that will have deep meaning to you. Many people see white feathers due to indicate that their angels are with them, or they may smell scents from their childhood that they connect with a family member. Signs require focused attention, so be awake to the possibilities. Don't mistake synchronistic events for mere coincidences at this time. They are a message especially designed for you in the near future. I hate the way you smoke cigarettes when you're drunk, but you always remember to call me. And now you're going out of focus, and I'm losing you right now. Oh, and I don't know how to forget. Always I hurt you so. Anyway. the near future. What you are asking about will occur very soon, so you won't have much longer to wait. Stay optimistic and continue upon your current path. Be open to receiving. So, this is actually really straightforward, and I don't know how we've gotten to 10 minutes. I think because of that spiel in the beginning, or both spiels in the beginning. Today is pretty obvious. If I don't know what you've been having on your mind, or what you've been asking about, or what has been in your heart, or whatever. But today seems to be a day for you to keep your eyes, ears, not your mouth, but keep your eyes, ears, and your senses alert to spirit delivering messages to you, to your higher self delivering messages to you, delivering guidance to you, delivering something that may help you in making certain decisions, certain choices, certain something. Maybe you found some sort of confirmation or some sort of something in this video, I don't know. But just keep your eyes, like, not hella open, kind of almost like look at everything, but then also look at nothing. So, like, keep your eyes open, but also fuzzy for it to just kind of meander its way into you. Do I feel like this is going to be in the real world? Yes, I do. Do I feel like it's going to be sort of low-key? Possibly for some. For others, it may not be. So let's do this. I am going to ask the universal weight to help us out here. We're going to do a quick pick a card, and I may not actually go about explaining each of these to you. If they mean something different to you, then that's what they mean. But I am going to do a quick pick a card for you over, I don't know. I don't know if I should ask over what sign this should be, where you should be looking for the sign, or I'll just say, you know, may I have some guidance? Yeah. May I have further guidance for, let's do this. If none of these speak to you, then perhaps your message is just not, if the sign may just come differently, or maybe you already know, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. But I'm going to show you 3 stones, maybe pick a stone, and then I will shuffle a tarot card for each stone. I may say some things, or just show you the cards and you may go look them up. They may be something that is of help to you. I feel like my job is done with that. But just for further low-key hush-hush between you and me guidance, maybe the tarot cards can help give further guidance for the type of sign or the type of situation or the guidance given, you know, whatever it is for you, okay? So these are the stones. We have carnelian here. My little carny. We have amethyst. Hey, baby, so smooth. And we have aventurine, our dear old friend aventurine. Okay. Alright. I like the way you smoke cigarettes when you're drunk, but you always remember to call me. May I please have, for the person that picked carnelian, further guidance for today as it relates to what they need, please. And may I please have further guidance for aventurine as it relates to today, for what they need to know, or what they need. That's nice. Okay. May I please have further guidance for amethyst? For what they may need to know for today about what we've talked about. Alright. This is also a little bit here. It bounced. But I feel like look for a sign as it relates to either money, or look for a sign as it relates to an opportunity for investment, an opportunity for... I would actually be cautious on this one. There may be a sign for you to look out for that may put you into the poorhouse. If you feel like something is a good idea, then okay, do what you need to do. But if you feel like something is a bad idea, I would take that also into consideration, okay? Yeah, I would take that also into consideration, because what I'm seeing with this in reverse is this snow is completely covered them. At least here, it's a bit of yes, there's snow on the ground, and there's snow falling, and it sucks, and they're cold, and they're outside a building, and yes, they're out, like, yes, it sucks, but it feels like it just seems to me like the snow here is the first thing, not the first thing I saw, but it's like it would just drench them fully. It'll really just drown them. So that's where I'm coming from with that. Just I guess, keep a lookout for that. I'm going to read further guidance from the book. It could be that an opportunity, could be coming. Look for a sign that is coming around in the near future, that may be sparked by today, to take you out of the cold. But yeah, just keep your mind and eyes and heart open. Yeah, to what I just said as well. Excuse me. Okay, Five of Pentacles in reverse is a reversal of a bad trend, new interest in matters, and overcoming ruin, disharmony in marriage or love interest. Okay, so there's that. And for Aventurine, you all got Pentacles, so more Pentacles here. So this is great. If this is for everybody, and these three cards are for everybody, this could be telling a story of coming from financial ruin into abundance, an opportunity that will take us into abundance. But perhaps people are at different stages, because there's a particular type of person who watches the daily, and if it's been vibing with you in some way, then you could be at a different stage of the story, but it's still part of the story. So if you are in a sense of financial ruin, there seems to be an opportunity coming for you to enter into stability for the long term. So that's cool. And Aventurine is that money stone, baby. So here we have the Ten of Pentacles. That's my baby. The Ten of Pentacles. This could be a sign for looking for not great wealth, but pretty good opportunity, or stable. Let's talk about generations here. Could we have something to do with your home or your family, or generational wealth, something that could be useful, getting a new job, or a lead for something that will lead to something nice, and maybe even longer lasting than usual. So Ten of Pentacles here in the upright says riches, safety, family matters, ancestry, inheritance, and home. So keep your eyes peeled for something in that vein, but also in more than just what I said. Just keep your eyes peeled, but that's the card that came out to kind of assist you for further guidance. I do feel this is more so relationship and family, but given this, it could definitely be about also resources and money, and just sort of, everything is connected, really everything is connected. If you're in a good mood, you're more likely to do things that are going to warrant you other good things. So if you're in a good mood because you had a great date, and you're still jobless, you're gonna be looking for a job in order to, you're gonna be in that vibe. If you're looking for a job and you got a job interview, you're gonna be feeling great, and you're gonna have a better date because you're in a good mood. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is connected. So to me, what I'm seeing here is, yes, the Pentacles, but I'm also seeing like the stability, like the couple here. So I feel like it's about relationships, both romantic and interpersonal, in your home, or at least in your stable environment, or something along those lines. But I also do see, this is a money card too, right? like pentacles are money and resources and having enough to do what you need to do to a point. I feel like people, not say they fantasize the tarot, but it's like we use words that are like really big, like, oh, the King of Pentacles, this is a rich, well-to-do man, and it's like, nah, this is just a guy who like feels good about himself decently enough in money, like, you know, it's just, it's never like it's not saying never, but it's not always this like type thing. It's a vibe. So Amethyst is the Strength card. Very cool. This is good. I like this. The Strength card, a major arcana. Looking for a sign of strength. I like this. I feel like this is about seeing how, I don't know why I'm seeing how far you've come, but also seeing the skills that you've acquired in how far you've come. But also gaining potential skills, gaining something that will help you in the long run for a pretty decent long run. I like this progression here from the Five of Pentacles in reverse, you know, and hopefully an upward climb, but I do feel there is a danger here for an ill opportunity, but definitely trust your guidance. Like, I think it's going to be okay overall. I mean, we'll see what tomorrow brings, but whatever. Yeah, so I really like this progression from a minor to a major minor to a major major. I like that. Alright, so the Strength card here, she says, number 8, Infinity. I love that. Here her message is strength, the courage, conviction, energy, resolution, defiance, action, confidence, zeal, matter over mind. Oh, okay. And alternatively, mind over matter, accomplishment. So this is great. Look for a sign for an opportunity for you to show what you are made of, show your strength to yourself or even to others or to certain circumstances, or you'll be doing something today that will set you up for a longer term of success or a longer term of showing your bravery or stepping into your skill set. Something along those lines, I feel like. Something where you're either showing your mastery in something and you're looking for a sign, like that's a sign for you to do that, like go ahead, or you are the sign. And then there's also something where you are beginning a new something that will take you along that path. So I hope that this served you in the way that it ought to have. I wish you everything. Keep your light on and good luck.